Hello, hello, hello. I am live. Let me make sure everything's all good to go. Everything should be good to go in like 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. No, this thing hasn't gone live yet. Let me refresh it again then. We should be good, like that. Yes. Tweets. I think we're good to go. Let me close these tabs down so we have less lag, and that'll be good. That'll be good to go. But how's everyone doing today? I'm doing I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was a pretty bad day, and it's carried over to today, but I gotta deal with it in stream, so. I'm really hoping nothing crazy happens today in the stream to piss me off too much. But we'll start with the track of the day. As you can see, I have not played any of these, which I'm actually kind of regretting based on the look of these. But, oh well. Oh well. I just hope it's not lagging at all. That'd be good. Hey, Witch King, how you doing today? How you doing today? Oh, this is dirt? Okay. You know, I really dislike maps with custom textures in this game. Not only is it bad for people without great PCs, it also just kind of makes it so you have to learn everything again. Like, this kind of map is bad for people like me. Automatically, just because of the lag. Way too much going on in the scenery for me. This week has been shit. Yeah, I am with you on that one, my friend. I am 100% with you on that one. Had to call the government today. They made it very difficult. I ended up having to call the same person 3 separate times because they kept talking way too fast and not actually taking into consideration me understanding what they're saying. It's almost like it's their job to deal with disabled people, yet they don't know how to deal with disabled people. That's not gold, really? Aw, come on. I would have one-shot that gold medal just barely. Just barely didn't. Overall, I'd say it's a nice track. I just think there's way too much scenery going on for normal computers. Whoever designed this map did not keep low-end computers in mind at all. Like, I am having such bad lag spikes. Such bad lag spikes in this. Again, and also I don't think the track is that good, honestly. The line is boring, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that got this into the track of the day is the scenery. That's it. More scenery of the day. Like, every checkpoint I get an insane lag spike. Oh, maybe not every checkpoint. What a good amount, I'd say. Alright, that's gold. That hurt. That mentally hurt. Come on. I should have had that. Your cat. Oh my god. It's got wet, so I was drying up. Yikes. That is a rough week. That is a rough week. Hopefully Friday will do you well. Hopefully Friday will do you well. But I gotta say, just dealing with the government, it's not fun. It's not fun. Especially when they're blaming you for them not mailing shit in time. Although it's kind of partially our fault for moving, but We didn't have much of a choice. Oh, you had 10 days to respond to this. Oh, well, we got it the 11th day in our mail. So, yeah. Reopen my fucking account right now. Basically. Not really that mean, though. It was... It's definitely... They need to learn how to talk to people with mental disabilities. Like, they genuinely need to learn that. Yeah, I genuinely don't like custom textures. And the problem is if you have them turned off, then everything will just be one solid color. That's the worst part. No, no, no! Oh, fuck. I'm more worried about Saturday. Fair. Life does seem to work in patterns. It's not that big a deal, it's just frustrating. But you're actually the second person I know to have let their cat gotten out this week. This is going to be slower than my last ending. Okay, we made that. Okay, we got gold. Okay, I'm done with this track. Very easy gold. Very easy. First, we gotta check. We just gotta check. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. I'm waiting for the day that I check that and the world record's gone. That's what I'm waiting for. That'll be a short and a half, let me tell you. Yeah, that does kind of help. Like, so with me, I literally, like, right there, 50 feet to 100 feet away from me is a highway. Or freeway, whatever you want to call it. So if my dogs ever get out, it's, like, the biggest fear for me. Because our fence isn't done. And when we moved in, they were like, yeah, it's going to take 8 months for us to do a fence. Or to get to you, because there's a part shortage or supply shortage and shit. So, like, Kaya's gone out twice. Once with the line on her and once not. And honestly, with the line on her was scarier to me. Because, like, it's just, what if she gets dragged by a car? But I could see why it'd be a good thing to live in the middle of nowhere, but also a bad thing. Because, like, it's so much harder to find a cat. And all that. Oh, what's with this lag, man? I feel like I'm getting stuttering still, but... But yeah, no, my worst fear with that is that Kaya's going to get on the highway. And then she's not going to get hit by a car, but the line will get tangled up in a tire and she'll be dragged till someone gets home. That's my fear with it. I mean, that was a really decent ending by me right there. That was an actually really good ending. Oh, wait, yo, someone beat Catbot's time. Yo, I just noticed. Wait, how did I not just notice that? Someone beat Catbot's time, but barely. Just barely. Titty honker. I'm surprised. I mean, it's not like his time is hard to beat, like I've said multiple times. Especially because he does a lot of inefficiencies. But, like... Hold on, I want to check on Nadeo's website when they did this. Because it was in the past 5 days. It had to have been. Leaderboards, rank 3. They did it 4 days ago. Did it 4 days ago. I wonder if it was one of those people that saw my short. It's very possible. Nah. What am I doing? Being bad. That's what I'm doing. Damn that airtime. Damn. They're all thinking, oh, I could beat that time. Then they actually try it, and they're like, oh, no, I can't. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was bad. That was real bad. I might have to get up in a second and let Grady, the dogs, in. Well, Kaya won't come in, but Grady will. Came out almost 1 year ago? Yeah, that's true. And I still don't have my world record back! Yikes. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. Just barely making these mistakes. Oh, I'm always messing something up on these good runs. Nah, no, there's nothing happening on that. Yeah, it's been 7 months. I just saw since well, it's been 7 months since Jake Ray got the world record. Yes, that's what it is. God, I'm just waiting for the day. One day, one of these days, I'll be beating Jake Ray. I'll be able to make a short about it. And maybe he'll comment on it. Congrats, been waiting for you to do this or some shit. I'm waiting for it. You know, I'm curious. What did they do? We got another one that's ahead of Jake. But I think they learned. How much time did they lose? God damn it, I need to stay with them. He must have lost... Yeah, he lost it all at the ending. God, I wanted to see it. Alright, alright. We're going to the ending. We're gonna see what happens. I'm surprised they're that close the whole way through, though, with that time. It's almost half a second below us, yet they're staying with us the whole time. Like I said, though, that ending is way harder than you expect. Oh yeah, that was a bad ending by him. Didn't keep speed. I think he kept the same gear as us, though. I would be genuinely upset. Genuinely. But they did this 4 days ago, so I think either they are satisfied with their time or they think they can't improve too much. But if they came from my video, then they should know a 32.9 is possible. Because that's the video that it was. That was about to be perfect, but I fucked it up so bad. Just like that. Just like that. I would be so upset, though, if someone just came along first day, trying the track, took it. Like that. Genuinely upset, probably. But like I said, I don't think that's really all that easy to do if you aren't like Grassy or another pro. Or someone up at that level, right? At least that's what I believe. Also, why do I still have him on? I don't need it. I wonder what made them decide to go through the second one, though. Instead of going this way. Do they think the angle's better? Because, like, it's not. I don't think, at least. Obviously proved it can be better than Jake Ray's time, right? But, like... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's something that I view as inefficient, but might not be. Oh, yeah, that ending on my first run-through is actually really good. Damn it. I don't actually remember what comment is on that video. Is it the one where they're all spamming the same fucking thing about whatever that mobile game is? Because I'm still confused by that. The one comment section where people were copy-pasting Clash of Clans shit? Like, what? That is what I'm confused about. And on one of the videos, Ryan, you know, the one that I'm pretty sure was in command of all those accounts, commented. I'm very weirded out by that. Homie really has so little going on in his life that I'm just living in that head rent-free. Ah, damn. Oh yeah, I'm so confused about that. And genuinely kind of concerned. I wanted him to respond and be like, here's the link. Because if they're using my fucking face on shit, I'm pissed. Like, I'm genuinely concerned by that one. If someone genuinely used my content for their TikToks, I'm upset. Like, actually genuinely, like, upset with that. Or if it's just someone who thought they looked like me, then that's fine. But they never fucking responded to it, and I really wanted them to. Because not only have I no clue about any Chinese songs, I wouldn't upload a song that I don't know the lyrics to on the internet. For all I know, that says the most racist or fucked up shit ever. Why would I ever do that? And I've never made a short about Pikachu. I think the closest would be a Pokemon I could fight. Which has nothing to do with that, basically. Oh. Fuck. I don't know if I'm going to be able to concentrate on this track for another 40 minutes. No, I fucked that up. God damn it. That could have worked out. That actually really could have worked out well. Nah, not like that. But yeah, no, I really wish I could know what that person saw. So I could be like, oh, someone is stealing my content, or someone isn't. What kind of freaks me out about TikTok is that you can't report something for being stolen content on the app. And I see stolen content every day. People upload their own oversimplified content. People upload literally anything they fucking want from YouTube. Like, it's crazy how much fucking plagiarism is on TikTok. And it's not even just plagiarism, it's straight up stealing people's made content. It'd be like if I stole the Mona Lisa and tried to fucking sell it. I've tried. There's no option. I've literally seen people take oversimplified content all the time on TikTok. And people are like, oh man, I love that you created this. And it's like, no, they fucking didn't. They stole it. And all my comments that mention it get deleted, so it's obviously malicious and they know they're doing it. I tried to sell it. Dude, if I was managed to sell them or steal the Mona Lisa, I'm not dumb enough to try and sell it. You can't steal that kind of art and sell it. What? That's like robbing a bank and not knowing that the money will explode in blue ink that you can't get off without police help or hospital help. You will be dyed blue until you go to the ER about it, and then you're caught. So, this is one of those things people don't realize. You steal money from a bank, they know what to do about it. I feel like everyone's immediate response to someone having the idea that they're going to rob a bank should be, do you know about the money being blue? And then if they don't know, then be like, yeah, you shouldn't rob the bank. But yeah, no, you can't sell that kind of art. Too high profile. You'd have to be able to confirm that the person you're selling it to is a criminal and is not going to rat you out for whatever reward there is. I think stealing famous paintings is probably like the worst heist you can do, unless you just want a shit ton of expensive paintings in your house. Which again is how you get caught. That was a really good ending. That was a really good ending by me. I don't know. I actually have no idea if it got stolen. The thing is, back in the day, it's a lot easier to get away with that, right? Like a couple hundred years ago. Like I talked about like this mob boss dude that I watched his interviews before, and like he asked, "Do you think people could achieve the same greatness that the mob had back in like the 20s to 40s?" And he's like, "Nah, the technology is too good for the police and FBI. You can't get away with that shit anymore." And I'm just like, that is for a lot of modern stuff. Like, maybe you could get away with stealing the Mona Lisa back, like, 300 years ago, right? And sell it to some sort of king. But nowadays, it's not like that, sadly. Well, sadly, like, I wanted to steal the Mona Lisa. I say sadly, like, it was an extreme want in my life. You know, I could see Napoleon and his army being like, "Ooh, do you know what would really piss him off? If we took the Mona Lisa." I could see Napoleon doing that, though. The start is really bad. Time is moving so slow for me compared to normal. Today is definitely like one of the longer days I'm having in a long time. Like, it feels like I woke up 12 hours ago, yet that was only like 4. No. Closer to 5. Nope, that's bad. I was too focused on my speed down at the bottom. I wasn't watching the track. Yikes. Ah. I wonder if Catpod ever looks back and he's like, "Fuck, now I'm in 4th. God damn it." Went from a world record to 4th. Eh. This could end up catching up. Not if I do that. Not if I do that. It's not going to catch up. Nah, fuck. So time do be moving kind of fast. Honestly, even when I'm expecting things, I do prefer time to move faster than slower. Because if it's moving slow, then there's a few checkboxes going on in my head that I don't want checked. If that makes any sense. It makes sense to me. Not good enough. No, I fucked that up. That could have been good. See how that could have been so good? 4899. 4895. Oh, well, that was a bad ending. But that definitely was a faster overall ending other than me entering the finish line. Everything else was faster about it. Fuck. I gotta say, I definitely don't miss exams and tests. Although I gotta say, I do also miss not being an adult. You know, when you grow, I'm sure you're at this point too, Witch King. Maybe not. But I'm already at the point where I'm like, why did I ever want to be an adult when I was a kid? Right? I should have listened to Codename Kids Next Door way more often. Adult tyranny, yeah, that exists. The kids next door were right. Ah, fuck. That's the end of 11th grade, yeah. So for me, in 11th and 12th grade, I had the same math teacher 2 years in a row. He was like one of my best teachers ever, by the way. But I remember one time he was talking in our senior year, you know, about senioritis for the younger kids, for the juniors, right? And I asked, do you think I have senioritis? Knowing the answer, right? Knowing full well the answer. He's like, David, you've had senioritis since you entered my class junior year. And I'm like, fuck! He called me out! No! No! Mr. C! Why you gotta do me like that? He was right, but like, why you gotta do me like that in front of everybody? Why you gotta do me that dirty, you know? Why you gotta do me like that, man? You know, I don't even really care that I'm this far behind. I just really need to practice the ending. Yeah, but not like that. Oh, come on. We can get world record, right? We can do this, right? 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 Maybe? No, we fucked that up. Damn it. Could have been it. Could have been it. I will say, though, the person who beat Catbot's time, they couldn't have gotten a better name than XX Titty Honker XX. Say that you're 15 without saying that you're 15, am I right? I'm just kidding, obviously. Because we'd all love to honk some titties, am I right? Even gay boys. Even gay guys. As a bisexual man who's been a part of many a girl's friend groups, the gay guys love titties just as much. Just not in the same way. You know what I mean? Oh, come on. That could have been good. That or all those gay guys weren't actually gay. Which is very possible in high school. Damn, kind of fucked that up. Kind of fucked that up. But no, it actually reminds me of a TikTok I watched. There was this dude telling story time about how he was lying about that. Being gay to get invited to the girls' sleepovers. Which, by the way, is never going to work out the way you hope. It's never. Any youngin' who thinks that's a good idea, you're just going to be involved in the drama, and they're going to talk about things that are going to make you uncomfortable. That's all that's going to happen. I've seen it happen in person. Start talking about penises, and people all of a sudden are like, oh wait, I remember, I'm not gay. And then they try and hook you up with a boy to try and prove it. You know? Y'all can't go undercover in that situation. God, please don't make this world record when I'm talking about this. Honestly, okay with that. I didn't want that to be in the short. I didn't want that combo to be in the short. That people are convinced. Yeah. I mean, if people are convinced and you're not, it's not a big deal. Although I can't understand it, being frustrating, people always telling you that. But I don't think you're at that stage yet. I had a friend at community college who everyone thought, or at least joked around that he was. And he ended up just, you know, being really frustrated with it, and it made his experience not as good. You know, like, you get to college and you think, yeah, we're mature people, we're in college. But then you realize that's not so true all the time. Age does not necessarily mean maturity. Experience in the right areas does. Or a willingness to learn to better yourself. And then when I was at university, actually I went to university before I went to community college just because life worked out that way. But there was this guy who had a vocal cord deformity, right? So he had a really high-pitched voice. And everyone just assumes he's gay at that point. And I was one of the few people who never really came out and like said, oh yeah, I thought you were gay too. Because like, I may have a little bit, but like, once you know that hurts someone, you're not going to mention it, right? This is vent buddy a lot of times with that stuff. I hope you're doing well, Patrick. Out there. Actually, I think the leather jacket I own now was his. He gave me one because I was one of the nicest people to him. I think my main leather jacket is the one that he gave me. I always felt so guilty whenever I'd be nice to someone and they'd feel the need to give me something out of it, right? Because, like, I've been that person where no one is ever nice to me, and then when someone is going to take their time out of their day to maybe be kind, You want to do something for them, right? You want to give them something to show your appreciation. But I felt so wrong accepting his leather jacket. He's like, I got 7 of them. And I'm like, yeah, but still. No, I fucked that up so bad. Oh, the pressure got to me. Oh, the pressure got to me in a split second. That could have been it. That definitely could have been it. But yeah, no, I always felt guilty whenever someone would do that. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to be nice. I'm not trying to get anything out of it. Please stop. Or like at AWA, there was this girl that I was nice to, and then she wanted to sleep with me the whole weekend. I'm like, no, please, no. Like, even her friends were like, so you guys going back to your hotel room? And I'm like, no. I straight up no. I got like 4 separate red flags from this girl in one day. What do you mean? I kept saying over and over again how I have sensory issues and people shouldn't touch me. All she kept doing was touching me. She literally ignored the one big thing that I mentioned at the start of our friendship. And continued to ignore it for the next few days. Right? I'm like, if you won't even listen to me now, if you won't even listen to how I feel about certain things now, and you're just going to ignore them because you think touching is okay for me? Like, get out of here. And like, sometimes I'd be trying to find like Vinny, Dylan, and Brooks and all them, and she wouldn't let me go find my friends. She was like, no, come this way. And I'm like, fuck off. The only reason I paid a few $1,000s to be here is to see my friends. And you're stopping that. The whole reason for my trip. Yeah, she didn't want me to go find them. She wanted me to go sit in a fucking empty hall and she wanted to fucking try something. Luckily there was a presentation going on. And that meant there were other people in there. I never explicitly told her that, like, this is the only reason I'm here is to see these people and you're stopping. I should have. But I'm too nice for that. I was way too nice for that. I got so many red flags from her. And then she was trying to visit me in Massachusetts after the fact. I'm like, no. No. All I did was let her bum a cigarette off me. That's literally all I did. I was just being nice. And that's what happened. Kind of ruined, like, a couple of the days of AWA for me, actually. Again, too nice to be mean, though, about it. But eventually, on the last day, I kind of just started ignoring her. When I knew, like, I'm never seeing her again. Which I feel bad about, but, like, self-care, my guy. Self-care is important. And that definitely includes ignoring people that are bothering you. So Mike and I have experienced, you know, sometimes we go out to eat together, right? And like, on occasion, the cashier definitely will assume we're a gay couple, right? Because Mike is the kind of guy who's not afraid to paint his nails, wear makeup, do a little bit of thrifting and stuff like that. But he's completely straight. But like, it's always just so fun when it's assumed we're a gay couple. Because usually I'm high during these situations, right? So it's even funnier to me. And it's just like, I mean, maybe in a different universe, right? But like, it's just so funny that they think we're a gay couple. Like, I see it. I definitely see where they're coming from. But like, I was texting Mike during all this at AW, and he's like, "Do you want me to send you a dick pic so you can prove you're gay?" I'm like, we'll only go that far if we need to. It's not like I haven't seen them before. Again, this is why people think we're gay. It does not help that I am literally bisexual as well. Nah, fuck. Sheesh. My town is conservative as fuck. Actually, my hometown was really conservative as fuck too, but I didn't actually go to that high school. I went to a trade school. A regional. It was the best decision of my damn life. I gotta say, my best adolescent decision. When, technically, I didn't have all the experience I do now. I made that decision when I was 13 or 12. I fucked that up again. Ah. Bah humbug. I've had to pee for like the past 15 minutes. And just FYI, word to the wise, I am a professional when it comes to holding in my bladder. Am I going to get a world record talking about my bladder? No good. Good! Again, I need to watch what I'm talking about when I'm getting these good-ass runs, damn! I don't want to be canceled for some stupid shit out of context. That would be just my luck. I get world record, I achieve it, but I get canceled because of what I said. That could have been decent. Because I fit in too much, but I can definitely feel the awkwardness when someone a little out of normality goes by. Yeah. That's still a thing in America, too. Even in, like, liberal places, but, like... The thing about America, liberal and conservative, is they're the same thing. They just think they're different at this point, right? Like, they're all just... it's just, whenever I'm deciding between Democrat and Republican, I just choose neither. Like, I don't want either. I don't like either. They're both the same damn evil. Just different sides of the coin. So, like, the thing is, they have the same types of values, right? Except they're just in different ways. Yeah, basically. That's basically it. Like, everything that comes out of the Democrat side, in my opinion, and both the Republican and Democrat side in America, are all lip service, and none of it's true. I've never seen a politician stay true to what they campaigned for. Never. The closest I saw was Obama. But literally, Biden has done zero of what he promised. My parents are some of the people that are like, yeah, we have to vote Democrat. They're the only good ones. And I'm like, he chose a cop as a vice president. Like, that was red flag number one that we all listened to. Like, in this climate in America, I think it was an awful decision to have a cop be vice president who admits to putting people in jail for smoking weed when she smoked weed at the same time. And she refuses to release them from jail. I don't see why we picked them. Right, because the other choice was Trump. All I gotta say is, America, let this happen. It's already proven that we're fucking awful if Trump got to be president. We're talking about Democrats, yeah, but we're also talking about Republicans at the same time. My political ideals are, I want gay couples to be able to defend their marijuana patches with guns. That's my opinion. Like, I believe in gun control, right? But, like, I also wholeheartedly believe in our Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Because the whole reason we're a damn country is because everyone had a gun. We beat the British because everyone knew how to use a gun. It's just in case we have a tyrannical government again. And people are often quick to respond, what's a gun going to do to a tank? What government is going to send a tank to kill its own civilians? That's my question. North Korea would, yes. But America actually cares about its public image a bit. I mean, and it also hasn't stopped, the government before. They bombed a completely black neighborhood before on American soil. That is fair. Everything he said he'd do, he did. I didn't like any of it, but he did it. He fucking did it. The thing that pisses me off the most is that people think that our president decides our gas prices. Like, on gas pumps, you see, like, thanks Biden for the gas prices. It's like, first off, if any president was to blame, it's still Trump's fault at this point. Because his policies have more effect. But no, it's neither of them's fault. It's the people they're purchasing the oil from. It's like, it's not that hard. That's how business works. My favorite part is when Trump would publicly take credit for things happening, and then everyone would go, no, it actually goes back to the Obama policy that he implemented a few years ago. And then he'd never bring it up again. Ever. That was some of my favorite shit. I was like, actually, it goes back to this exact policy, and this is how it happened. Nah, that could have been good. Well, American politics is very dumb to say. Do I think Trump's gonna try? I don't know. Like, my first gut reaction is yes, but also no. Because I don't even know if he seriously wanted to be president in the first place, or if it was truly just a publicity stunt for his businesses. I truly do not know that. So it really depends on that. If all of it was just a publicity stunt for his businesses, no. If he truly wanted to be president, then maybe. But again, I don't think that that's what happened. Also, I need to move this. Get that out of the way. I mean, if he does, I definitely think the Republicans will be against him. Except the politicians themselves. Not the people. The people would still be behind him. The amount of Trump 2022 flags I see is ridiculous, or 2024, whatever the year is, I don't remember anymore. 2024. Like, people want him to run again. I just don't know if he does. Being president was probably the most stressful time in his life. Even though he didn't actually do his job properly. The problem with going independent, Witch King, is that it's a death sentence for your campaign in America. Independents do not matter. They will never get more than 2% of the vote, and that's just how it works here. Like, even with Trump, I don't think he wins as independent. To be honest. Too many people have their party loyalty. I think he'll do better than any independent has ever done before. But it would be history for an independent to even do well in American elections. Independent is basically saying, yeah, both, like, the only reason you go independent is if the parties don't accept you, right? And they have to accept you, and the way they accept you is, you know, you taking money, right? And being like, yeah, I'll work with you guys and not for what I believe is right. So that's why people go independent. They're like, I want to actually have a say in what I do. But then the money talks. Am I right? That's just life, though. Okay, can I please focus? Really bad landing on that middle bit. Really bad landing. Also not that great of a start on this one. Yeah, all the angles were really bad on that. But yeah, no, I think if he tries that, it'll definitely not work out for him. To say the least. Again, I could be completely wrong, though. You know, someone like my parents would know a lot more because they've been around a lot longer. And they've seen a lot more elections. Bad ending. Really bad ending. Damn, that was actually a really good run. Ah, fuck. I need those good endings. Or at least to practice them. But this is not it, Chief. This ain't it, to say the least. We're almost hitting that hour mark, by the way. And today was a better stream than I expected it to be. I definitely had stupid low expectations. Like, honestly, like, those accounts, those troll accounts, are like one of the big things that now worry me with my streams. Like, I need another Joey LOL in here when I'm having, like, a really bad day. That's all I need, right, to get set off. And I do not want that in the public image. But yeah, no, I definitely think America needs to fix its party system. A, you can only be Democrat or Republican. And B, independents need to matter. That's all I'm saying. Independent needs to be able to matter. Because I would have voted for Andrew Yang, I think his name was, instead of Biden, if he wasn't independent. Or if independence mattered. The reason why Americans only vote Democrat and Republican is because it's genuinely a waste of a vote to do it otherwise. Just a whole waste of a vote. You might as well not gone. Like, literally. And that's just sad. Yeah, also, like, one of the famous quotes from, like, George Washington is basically along the lines of, don't split up into a party system. He wanted us to be a one-party system, actually. Which I think, in hindsight, is dumb. Like, I see where he was going for it. He was going for, like, a house divide cannot stand. But, like, it's kind of like businesses, in a sense, where you need competition to breed better. You know? You need competition in order for things to improve. And I feel like the Founding Fathers just didn't understand that yet, right? And that's not their fault. It's the fact they were born in the 1700s. Like... But, like, I'm genuinely jealous of, like, the UK or other places that have, like, a dozen parties. And, like, yeah, there's gonna be a few of them that, like, will never win, probably, right? That's just how life is gonna work out sometimes. But at least most of the choices matter over there. Like, we have more than just those three parties, by the way. We have the Green Party, we have a couple other things. It's just, like I said, none of them matter. If you vote for any of them, you're wasting your time at the voting center. Which is just sad. I ruined that. I ruined that so hard. Although I'm very confused on how that sign gave me a speed boost. I'm saving that replay. Just because let's look for a second. Let's watch this for a second. Somehow banging that sign slowed me down and sped me up. I don't get it. Oh, look at three of me there. I just love watching three of me race at the same time. No, not this angle. I need a better angle. Thank you. I should have lost way more speed from that. But this is probably where I am going to end it. Just a quick hour-long stream today. You know, we did well, and we're making progress at this point. And I think I'm getting better at Trackmania itself, so I think I am going to get this world record at some point. Maybe not soon, but at some point, right? And if Titty Honker passes me, oh, that'll burn a new passion in me. But boy, do I gotta pee. I gotta go outside and make sure the dogs are good. But I will see you tomorrow. Probably no Dark Souls tomorrow. Maybe the day after. I'll try. I'm gonna hit Mike up, see when he's free. But in the next few days, we should have Dark Souls coming soon. Again. So, look forward to that. Anyway, I'm also gonna try and get the Ezreal collection, which is coming out tomorrow. Right? So, I'll try. I'll make sure I can. I might not get it this weekend. Right? But I'll try for next week at the very latest, right? Anyway, have a good rest of your day. Hope your day goes well tomorrow, Witch King.